Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you had a great weekend. So, over the course of the last few weeks, I've been watching some NFL playoffs, right? Like we did last night, and while we were watching the game on one of the local channels, the news came on. The weather guys came on, and they said, "Listen, we want to tell you something. We made a prediction about what was going to happen this winter, that it was going to be a mild winter with a little bit of snow, and that's exactly what happened." And they were so proud of that. They were so proud of the fact that they had made that prediction. And Laura and I kind of looked at each other and laughed and said, "Ooh, that's going out on a limb in Indiana. It's going to be a mild winter with a little bit of snow." Because that's basically just about every Indiana winter. Sometimes we get a few cold days, and sometimes we get a snow that lasts a week or two, maybe. But really, that's not really a prediction as much as it is, well, that's just kind of the way things are. And it got me thinking. That's that's almost exactly the opposite of what happened in a story that I love. It's a story that hundreds of years ago there were thoughts and ideas put out about this one who was going to be coming in time that were hundreds, like over 300 of these things that we call prophecies. They were pictures of what the Messiah would look like. And over 300 of those were fulfilled in one person, one historic person, Jesus of Nazareth. Things like the virgin will be with child and give birth. Things like he will be nailed to a tree. Things like he will be despised and rejected. Things like he will be pierced for our transgressions. Over and over and over and over again. These predictions about what the Messiah was going to be like were made hundreds and hundreds of years before Jesus was ever born. Now that's a little tougher than saying, hey, it's going to be a mild winter with a little bit of snow in Indiana. But they did. They came true. So it makes for a pretty strong case for at least considering when Jesus says that I am the Son of God, that I am the Son of Man, that I am the one who's come. It makes a pretty strong case for at least considering what he has to say is possibly true, since over 300 predictions, prophecies, ideas about what he was going to be like were made over the course of hundreds of years before he was born. That seems to me to be just a little bit tougher than it's going to be a mild winter with a little bit of snow. Anyway, those are my thoughts after watching these NFL games, and I hope you have a great week.